Hey guys, welcome back to Star Wars Aspect, and today we're going to be looking at the 212th Attack Battalion Clone Trooper 2-back that come with these wing jetpack things. These clones actually used to be my favorite two clones, but I've gotten more, and those ones are starting to be my favorite. And plus these ones are pretty beat up, especially this one here, as you can see. His head, it's got a dent in it right there. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. Is it gonna stand? Yeah. Okay. And his leg is like super loose too. This one's got some paint problems on this head right here and on the arms. But before we get into the actual figures, we're gonna be looking at the jetpack and like all the accessories and the weapons. Okay, so starting off, we have the wing jetpack thing. This thing's pretty beat up too, just like my other clones. And if you watched my previous video about Captain Rex, I would say that a lot of my clones are beat up because I just didn't care. I lost a lot of my stuff. And yeah, so that's why this is beat up too. So this thing, just if you press this button right here, the wings can expand. And then you could fold these back up if you wanted. And then you can take your trooper here and just stick it in the hole right there. And you press this button, make them fly. You can also take these little missile launcher things. Again, this is the only one I have because I lost my other three, for the other jetpack, because there was two others for that one. And you can stick them in here, and here, I'll go like this. If just push it slightly this way, they will launch up. Apparently that didn't work that time. Let's try it again. It's okay. There, see? I told you. It works. Okay? Jeepers. Oh, don't you get mad. But yeah, if I can grab this. That's what this thing can do. Now I can get into all the weapons and everything. Okay, and now for the guns. We're just going to start off with the standard DC-15S Clone Trooper blaster. It's just for the standard Clone Trooper. Came with two of them, one for each clone. They use these guns in just about every single episode of the Clone Wars. Clones do. And these are my favorite guns. These are not the original guns that came with this pack, because again, I lost the original two. I remember losing them. I was very young, and I was playing outside with my guys. I was playing in the grass, even. I was playing in the grass, and then the gun popped out of one of the clones, and I remember digging for it, and I couldn't find it. And then I noticed the other one was out of the other clone's hand, and I couldn't find that one. I totally remember that. I was so mad that day. And I started using some other versions of this kind of gun, because I didn't have any more of these, because those were only two clones I had, besides Captain Rex. But yeah, these are very nice guns. I really like these. I got these guns from different clones that I bought recently, and I'm just using them for this video. So, yeah. There's that. And now we have the DC-15A blaster rifle for the Clone Trooper also. These things were used a lot. I know Commander Cody actually used these a lot too in the Clone Wars, which will be a future video. I have Commander Cody. Yes, I do. But yeah, these I don't like as much. I mean, yeah, they're cool, but they're not at the same time. Those other ones are way better. Again, I keep saying again, this is also not the original gun for this pack. And this is the only one that it came with the pack too. It only came with one of these kind of guns, because it came with two from the other one. It only came with one for these, but this is, again, not the gun that came with this pack. It's just a different one. But yeah, this is one of the DC-15A blaster rifles. Really nice gun. Used in the Clone Wars a lot. So yep. Okay, for the next gun, we have the standard battle droid blaster called the E5. These, like I said, were used by the battle droids. This, believe it or not, is actually the original gun from this pack. I actually did not lose this one. But yeah, that's what we have here. I'm not going to talk about much of this one because I don't really care about this one. So yeah. Okay, so for the first clone figure, we're going to be looking at the one that I call the crappy one. Because this one's more beat up than the other one. And as I showed you before, his head has a big old dent in it. If this will focus, see that? The paint's all kind of off at the top right there even. His legs are really loose too. See that? I'll just push it and boop. This one's not as bad, but this one is really loose. Whenever I try to stand it on a stand too, a lot of times it'll, see that? Like if I move it, see that? It just falls. Just falls. It annoys the crap out of me. It just falls down like that whenever I try to display it or something. So what we have is for the head, it's a ball joint. The shoulder here, I believe, are ball joint also. Can move all around. Same with the elbows. The hand has the hinge. Can go up and down like this. And the swivel can twist. The other one just has the hinge. Oh no, it does have the swivel too, actually. It just has the hinge in a different way. And then the torso or body part, that has a ball part too, ball hinge or whatever it's called. The feet is just like the hands. Move down, swivel. And then these can move all around like that, if you want to make him look like he broke a leg. So yeah. Okay, so for the next clone trooper, you know, it's basically, well, it's the same exact one, except it's not as beat up. And I actually have the gun on him because I have it rubber band to his hand, and I don't want to take it off because it was hard to get on him. I just have it rubber band on there because his finger is broken, and the gun doesn't sit in his hand as good. So, it's basically just the same thing, just he doesn't have as loose legs, as you can see here. His feet and everything are all the same as the other one, just not as beat up, so he doesn't have, if this will focus again, come on, see, he doesn't have the dent in his head, but the paint is actually worse at the top there. Paint's kind of coming off right there, and over here, and his hands are really bad with the paint too. So yeah, he's the same exact figure, just not as bad, as beaten up. So yep. So that is going to do it for this video. That is the 212th Attack Battalion Clone Trooper 2 pack with the wing jetpack things. In case you're wondering, I actually do remember when I got this. I remember opening it during Christmas. I got these guys for Christmas. I remember opening it and basically yelling. I was so excited because obviously I watched the Clone Wars at that time and it was just so amazing. And I'm actually really glad that they made a 7th season of the Clone Wars. The episode 8 comes out in a couple of days and I can't wait. So, yeah. Make sure you subscribe and like the video. My Instagram is star.wars.memes. Yep, I got a meme page. And may the Force be with you.